A woman is running through the forest in fear. Her breath is fast. Her body is weak. She is badly injured, and blood can be seen on her clothes and hands. She keeps running, even though every step hurts. Suddenly, she sees a house in the distance. One window of the house is glowing with a strange red light. The woman reaches the house and tries to understand where she is. Before she can react, a dark shadow appears behind her. The shadow is not human. It moves in an unnatural way. It grabs the woman by her neck and lifts her into the air. She cannot breathe. As she struggles, the shadow slowly speaks one word: Andre. At that moment, the woman wakes up. She sits straight up in her bed, breathing heavily. Her heart is racing. She looks around the room and realizes it was a nightmare. Morning light fills the room. Her name is Elena. The dream has left her deeply shaken. Elena goes to the kitchen, still disturbed. Andre soon joins her and prepares breakfast. He talks normally, smiles, and tries to make her feel better. The two share loving moments. They are engaged and planning to get married soon. They live together in Ukraine and dream of a simple, happy future. But Elena cannot stop thinking about the dream. After Andre leaves for work, Elena calls her close friend Yuka. She tells her everything about the nightmare. She explains the forest, the shadow, and how it called Andre's name. She also says that the dream felt like a warning, as if something evil was coming for Andre. Yuka becomes very quiet. When she finally speaks, her voice sounds worried. She tells Elena that the time has come. Andre must be sent far away. She says she knows where to send him and how, but she does not explain further. Before Elena can ask more questions, the call ends. Later that day, Elena and Andre spend time together. It is their anniversary. They try to enjoy the moment. They laugh, talk, and grow close. For a short time, Elena forgets her fear, but their happiness does not last long. The year is 2022. Russia attacks Ukraine. Russian soldiers invade cities and towns. People are terrified. Many hide inside their homes. There are reports of kidnappings, violence, and cruelty. The entire country falls into fear and chaos. Elena and Andre realize they cannot stay. They decide to escape to save their lives. Elena suggests going to her Aunt Yabo's house. The house is far away, deep inside a deserted forest near an old cemetery from World War II. The area is isolated, and soldiers rarely go there. Andre agrees, seeing no better option. They leave in their car, hoping to avoid trouble. On the road, Russian soldiers stop them at a checkpoint. The soldiers question them and search their belongings. Andre speaks calmly and politely, trying not to cause any problems. Suddenly, the soldiers start behaving badly with Elena. Andre feels anger rising inside him, but he controls himself. He knows one wrong move could cost their lives. The soldiers take them to their chief. After talking to him, the soldiers return with a cruel decision. They are given permission to take Elena. When the soldiers reach for her, Andre can no longer stay silent. He pulls out a gun and fires. One soldier dies instantly. Another is badly injured. In the chaos, Elena and Andre manage to escape and drive away as fast as they can. They reach Yabo's house safely. As soon as they arrive, Elena quickly takes their dog out of the car. The dog was injured during the shooting. Yabo takes the dog inside to treat it. Elena then notices blood on her own hands. She rushes to Andre. He has been shot. The bullet has badly injured him. He is losing too much blood. Elena tries everything she can to help him. She presses the wound, cries, and begs him to stay alive. But it is too late. Andre dies in her arms. Elena breaks down completely. She screams and cries uncontrollably. She cannot accept what has happened. The man she loved, the man she wanted to spend her life with, is gone. The nightmare she saw has become reality. As Elena sits beside Andre's lifeless body, her pain turns into something darker. She says she has lived many lives and seen many wars. But this loss is the worst of all. For the first time, she felt like a normal woman in love. And even that happiness was taken from her. Elena makes a decision. The people responsible for Andre's death will not live in peace. She wraps Andre's body and leaves. Her tears stop falling. Her face becomes cold and determined. She picks up an axe and walks to a hidden part of the house. Behind a wall, she breaks through and enters a secret chamber. The room is filled with dark objects, ancient symbols, and black magic items. Elena stands in front of a magical mirror and slowly removes her clothes. Strange tattoos are visible on her wrists. In the mirror, these tattoos look like chains. Elena cuts through them. As the chains break, her body begins to change. Power flows through her veins. Elena is no ordinary woman. She is a witch, and she has chosen revenge. After freeing herself from the chains, Elena stands alone in the hidden chamber. The air around her feels heavy. The candles flicker without wind. Dark power moves through her body. She is no longer the woman who wanted a simple life. She has returned to her true form. Meanwhile, the Russian soldiers regroup in their camp. Their chief informs them that food supplies will not arrive. The supply truck was stopped by Ukrainian forces. With no food and no orders, the chief coldly tells them they are free to do whatever they want. The soldiers smile. Chaos begins. Some soldiers enter a nearby house looking for food. An old man tries to stop them. Without mercy, they kill him and force their way inside. There they find his daughter, Katie. The soldiers try to harm her. Katie fights back and runs, but she is caught and knocked unconscious. When she wakes up, she screams for help, but no one comes. The soldiers show no mercy and later take her to their camp. Elsewhere, other soldiers fire at houses for fun. A woman begs them to stop and asks them to act like humans. The soldiers kill her without hesitation. At the same time, Elena begins her revenge. She performs a ritual using blood and focuses her power on the soldier who was wounded earlier by Andre. The soldier's pain suddenly grows unbearable. His injury worsens. He screams as a clump of hair and a piece of paper come out of his mouth. The paper reads, "This forest will soon become your grave." Terrified, the soldier dies from fear. That night, the chief has a nightmare. He sees Elena standing before him, promising death. He wakes up in panic and orders his men to take Katie far away and abandon her. The soldiers throw her in a remote area of the forest, but Elena is already there. She approaches Katie calmly and asks her one question. "Do you want revenge?" Katie does not answer, but her eyes say everything. Elena understands and leaves her there. Knowing fate will do the rest. The next morning, the soldiers receive a message on their phones. "Your graves will be dug in this forest." Fear spreads among them, but the chief laughs it off. He does not believe in ghosts or magic. He tells his men to stay alert. Soon after, they enter a deep part of the forest and see wooden dolls hanging from trees. One of their soldiers is tied to a tree. His hair is ripped out. His lips are sewn shut. As a soldier steps forward to help him, the trapped man explodes. Elena had set a trap. Panic and anger take over the group. Back at the house, Elena performs another ritual. She summons a demon and absorbs its power into herself. Outside, dead birds fall from the sky. Yuka rushes to Elena and begs her to stop. She warns her that this path will destroy her. Elena refuses. She says her life no longer matters. Yuka reminds her that she gave Elena a second life, but Elena ignores her. One soldier later finds a photo of his wife and child covered in blood. He panics and begs the chief to let him leave. The chief refuses. The soldier steals a tank and drives toward the city, but Elena controls his mind. In confusion, he kills 2 of his own men. The others beat him nearly to death. A bomb attack breaks out in the camp. Soldiers scatter into the forest. One of the cruel soldiers who killed the innocent woman sees her ghost. Terrified, he runs. Suddenly, the chief appears and marks his forehead, saying his time is over. The figure then reveals itself as Elena. She kills him and takes his heart. When Elena returns home, Yabo sees her eating the heart and becomes terrified. Elena hurts Yabo in her hunger for power. Later, she comes back to her senses and apologizes. But even Yabo now fears her. At night, Elena sneaks into the camp again and leaves another warning. The next day, the soldiers find the bodies of their dead friends hanging from trees. One soldier is so scared that he takes his own life. The soldier who hurt Katie begins to rot from inside. In pain, he goes to Katie's house and begs for forgiveness. Katie feels pity and lowers her weapon. The soldier tries to shoot her, but Katie's daughter steps in and kills him. The remaining soldiers finally confront Elena. They chase her and shoot her. Badly injured, she barely makes it back home. Yabo removes the bullets and warns her. She tells Elena that every life she takes will cost her something. After killing the chief, Elena will die too. That was the deal. Elena refuses to stop. One by one, she kills the soldiers. Only the chief remains. When Elena confronts him, he overpowers her and tries to harm her. Suddenly, the truth is revealed. The woman he is attacking is actually one of his own soldiers. It is an illusion. Elena appears behind him and prepares to kill him. Yabo arrives and reveals the truth. Elena is pregnant. If the chief dies, the child will die too. The child is bound to the same deal. Yabo tells Elena that the child is a symbol of Andre's love, a reason to live. Elena hesitates. Her anger still burns, but then she sees her dog. Memories of Andre return. Tears fall from her eyes. She screams, knowing there is no easy way out. Yabo offers another solution. Instead of killing the chief, she breaks his mind. Days later, the chief is found insane. His own soldiers accuse him of causing the massacre and imprison him. Justice is done without another death. Time passes. Elena gives birth to a son. She holds him close, finally at peace. Her revenge is complete, but her soul is changed forever. The story ends with Elena starting a new life, not as a monster, but as a mother, and the forest finally falls silent. If you enjoyed this dark and emotional story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. More terrifying horror stories are coming soon, and the next one may be even darker.